1. Hook. What if I told you that choosing between AWS Lambda and EC2 could save your startup hundreds of dollars? Stick around to find out how to make the right choice for your needs. 2. The real problem when building applications. Many new engineers and startups face a daunting question: should we use Lambda? Both services offer unique benefits and potential pitfalls. But which one actually costs less in a real-world scenario? The answer is not as straightforward as it seems. Let's break it down. 3. The simple explanation: AWS Lambda is a serverless compute service. You pay only for what you use. It's great for event-driven tasks, like processing files or handling API requests. On the other hand, EC2 gives you complete control over virtual servers. You pay for the instance hours, storage, and data transfer. It's ideal for long-running applications or services that need consistent performance. Lambda, pay-per-use model. No server management. Great for low traffic or sporadic workloads. EC2, fixed cost model. More control. Better for high traffic or predictable workloads. 4. Real-world example. Let's look at a startup called Snackify, which offers a food delivery service. They initially chose EC2 for its control, running a medium instance type costing about $70 per month. As their user base grew, they noticed their costs ballooning to over $500 a month due to scaling up instances to handle peak traffic. They decided to switch to AWS Lambda for their API that processed orders. They estimated around 100,000 requests per month. With Lambda, they paid 20 cents per million requests and $0.0001667 per gigabyte second of compute time. Let's break it down. Requests: 100,000 requests equals 20 cents. Compute time, assuming an average execution time of 300 milliseconds and 128 megabytes memory, that's roughly 25 cents for 100,000 executions. Total cost: 20 cents plus 25 cents equals 45 cents per month. By switching to Lambda, Snackify saved over $499.55 a month, allowing them to reinvest in marketing and growth. 5. What to do instead. Now, how do you decide which service to use? Here's a framework to guide you. Step 1. Assess your workload type. Is your application event-driven? Go for Lambda. Do you have a consistent workload? Choose EC2. Step 2. Estimate your traffic. For low to medium traffic, Lambda is likely cheaper. For high traffic, calculate the cost of both options. Step 3. Calculate your cost, estimate requests and average execution time. Use the pricing calculator on AWS to get your expected monthly bill. Estimate the number of instances needed. Factor in storage, data transfer, and reserved instance pricing for long-term savings. Step 4. Monitor usage. Set up CloudWatch to track performance and costs. Adjust your architecture based on real usage data. Step 5. Review regularly. Reassess every few months. As your app grows, your needs may change, and so will your choice. 6. Common mistakes. Here are 5 common mistakes engineers make when choosing between Lambda and EC2, along with how to avoid them. Mistake 1. Ignoring cost calculations. Many skip detailed calculations. Always estimate costs before deciding. Use AWS pricing calculators for accuracy. Fix. Create a spreadsheet to compare costs based on your expected usage. Mistake 2. Over-provisioning EC2 instances. Startups often overestimate their needs and launch with larger instances. This leads to unnecessary expenses. Fix. Start small and scale up as needed. Consider using spot instances for saving costs. Mistake 3. Not taking advantage of serverless features. Some engineers choose EC2 out of habit, missing Lambda benefits. Fix. Explore Lambda's features like automatic scaling and zero administration. Mistake 4. Neglecting scalability. Assuming all applications will grow linearly can lead to issues. Fix. Design for scale from the start. Use serverless for unpredictable loads. Mistake 5. Relying on single metrics. Focusing solely on cost can be misleading. Performance and maintenance time matter too. Fix. Balance cost with performance metrics. Consider the total cost of ownership, including operational overhead. 7. Quick checklist. Here's a quick checklist to help you decide. Workload type, is it event-driven or consistent? Traffic estimate, how many requests do you expect monthly? Cost calculation, have you calculated costs using AWS tools? Monitoring, do you have metrics in place to track usage? Scalability, have you planned for growth? 8. Summary plus CTA. Choosing between Lambda and EC2 can significantly affect your startup's bottom line. Snackify shows us that the right choice can save you hundreds. Remember to assess your workload, calculate costs, and monitor usage. Avoid common pitfalls by making informed decisions. If you found this helpful, drop a comment below with your experiences or questions. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into cloud computing and cost efficiency. Bonus practical tip, if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear. Quick recap, keep it simple, avoid over-engineering, and build the smallest thing that works. If you want a real demo or checklist, comment demo. Subscribe for practical AWS, DevOps, Docker, and Kubernetes lessons.